The show is about to start. Places. The show is about to start. You have to show a look, have a look, or give a look. Faces. Beautiful. No one ugly allowed. Are you ready? Here we go. Fashion is the art. Designers are the gods. Models play the part of angels in the dark. Which one of you would ever dare to go against? That beauty is a trade and everyone is paid. Fashionista. How do you look? Fashionista. How do you look? New York, London, Paris, Milan, Tokyo. I think it's in Japan. Asia, Malaysia, Las Vegas to play. LA, if you pay my way.
She's got it all. A symbol of excellence. She's got it all. She's got it all. All the elements, a symbol of excellence. Shining, she is so flawless, incredible illusionist. Miss Gay America. Miss Gay America. The best of the best. She is beauty, she is grace. Perfect in every way. Miss Gay America. She's got it all. She's got it all. All the elements, a symbol of excellence. Shining, she is so flawless, incredible illusionist. Miss Gay America. Miss Gay America. The best of the best. She is beauty, she is grace. Perfect in every way. Miss Gay America.
Good evening out there in Facebook land. It is me, Miss Morgan, the Queen So Nice. They named her thrice. I'm also your reigning Miss Gay Delaware America 2024. How is everyone doing tonight? Are we behaving ourselves? I'm having a fabulous evening, and I know you're going to have a great evening tonight. We have a jam-packed episode for you this evening. We are going Maryland style. Give it up for the big MD, honey. So I'm so excited for tonight. I have Miss Gay Maryland America 2024 here, Miss Divinity Cruise, double Z's, get in the cruise control situation. I'm excited. We also have the 4 contestants that are going to be competing for the title of Miss Gay Maryland 2025. But once again, I'm Miss Morgan, your Miss Gay Delaware America 2024. Usually I love to give the rundown on all the contestants that have qualified for the Miss Gay America system, as well as the Femme division, as well as the Esquire division. So please check out MissGayAmerica.com, where you can see all the contestants. You can see their photos, the info, and get in the now, because baby, the season is going off. It is cruising along, and I'm so excited. We have Miss Ivy Drip, who's going to be joining me later on this year, as well as Naomi, to go through the season. As well as, I believe in a couple weeks, I have Miss Naomi to go through what's been going on with the Femme division. So there's a lot going on with Let's Get Down to Excellence. So please stay in the now. But without further ado, I don't want to hold up our train, because we are cruising along in control always with my gal, but also someone who is absolutely fabulous, talented, and ready to give us everything that's going on in Maryland. Put your virtual hands together and give lots of love for your reigning Miss Gay Maryland America 2024 Miss Divinity Cruise. Hello there, Angel. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, because
I can't make this up.
You can't, but you know what? It wouldn't be a moment without that sweet angel just wagging that tail around.
Yes.
How
Yeah.
are
So
you?
it's me and Mr. Khalil. I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Give it up for Miss Gay Maryland America 2024 Miss Divinity Cruise, double Z's.
Thank you.
You've been doing lots of great things this year. You've had two fabulous prelims. I was able to see both of them. It was an honor. And, you know, something about the Maryland sisters and the Maryland system, it is just, they have it together. They have it
Yes,
together.
they do. Yes, they do. Yeah,
It's
it's a well-oiled machine. Uh, Being a part of the Maryland system and holding the title of Miss Gay Maryland America is such an honor, but it's also a blessing. I've learned so much this year. I've had amazing opportunities. I have traveled a lot as Miss Maryland America. Um, yeah, it's just and I wouldn't change it for the world. So
So I love that. Well, congratulations again. Like I said, you look great tonight.
thanks.
And we are cruising right along on our podcast. I love that.
Beep
I
beep.
love I love how you even set it up with all the Symbol of Excellence award or not the awards you got. Well, actually, I think there's a couple other ones that might not
As
be
I
yours.
say, they're not all mine. They're not all mine. But where I do live, there is excellence in the house. I will say
There's a
that.
there's a ton of
Yes. I mean, and just in case my back hurts, I do have support from these two right here. So I just wanted to just throw that out there too.
I
So
love that. I love that. And I love you. I do. I do. And those that are watching right now, because you have 22 viewers checking you out tonight, as well as the
22,
fabulous
my favorite number.
contestants. But if you're just joining us for the first time, or you already know how to get down to excellence, please hit that share button. The more people we bring on, the more people will fall in love with the America system, like myself and Miss Divinity Cruise cherish so much. So please hit that share button and tell all your friends, families, enemies. I don't care because we're going to make them fall in love with the system. But my darling, would you love to is there anything that you would love to share with the viewers? Maybe a little bit about you, maybe things that are going on with you before we get to the contestants?
Sure, absolutely. Hello, everyone. My name is Providencio. I also create the Illusion of Divinity Cruise. I'm very blessed to be here on Let's Get Down to Excellence because that's what it's all about. I am the reigning Miss Gay Maryland America 2024. I'm also a former Miss Gay Pennsylvania America 2019, 20, and 21. This year, I had the honor of going to nationals with a fantastic group of people. And I was able to place into the top 10 and place first alternate at Miss Gay America this year, which was really, really cool. It was such an amazing experience. I was able to learn and gain so much from that experience, bring it back home and apply it. I had two fantastic prelims this year. The first one was Miss Gay Free State America. That we received two fantastic contestants for that one. So you'll be able to meet both of them today, as well as Miss Gay Glamour Girl America. And that is the city prelim that I won that took me to states to compete for Miss Gay Maryland America. So even though we did have two prelims this year, it is a little bit smaller. It was written into the stars. You know what I mean? And these four fantastic human beings, um, it, it, each and every single one of them have everything that it takes to be the next Miss Gay Maryland America.
If not more.
And I couldn't ask for a better brunch, a brunch. Ooh, someone's hungry. I couldn't ask for a better bunch, as well as just their heart and their soul and what they put into their craft, what they put into the community. And I'm so excited for them to showcase their excellence on September 6th at The Lodge in Maryland. Something very exciting. We did have it in a different location years past. This is the first time ever that we are bringing Miss Gay Maryland America to The Lodge, which is an LGBTQIA plus owned business. And they create such a safe space, a guardian space around us at all times. I do live in Pennsylvania, but as Miss Maryland, I travel. And the lodge is a little bit away, but I know when I get there, I know I'm safe. I know I'm surrounded by great people. And what a great way to celebrate Maryland's excellence and bringing it to an LGBTQ space and supporting our local small businesses.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited for that. We do have the review show that is happening the day before. So on the 5th, we will have the review show of our Maryland excellence of our forevers, including myself, as well as Ivy Drip, our reigning symbol of excellence. And the doors open for that, I want to say, is like
I think you
6, 7. I have a flyer. I will be posting it. And then the next day for Miss Gay Maryland America, the doors open at 4, pageants at 5. So it is an earlier pageant, which is fantastic. Yeah, I'm super excited. Morgan, thank you
my gosh.
so much for having me on your amazing podcast and what you do. It's such a treat. Thank you for inviting my girls on the show and allowing us to be a part of this experience with you and a part of your legacy and what you're creating for yourself.
Well,
So
thank you. It's
I
my honor.
really
It's
appreciate
my
that.
honor. It is my honor to get to spend the night with all 5 of you, all amazing people as well. One last thing, why don't you give yourself a little accolade of something else you're doing, maybe on your daily life? Maybe like, are you doing anything exciting?
So, so I have decided to go back to school and to further my education to become a cosmetology teacher. So I am currently on top of working full time in a salon, also working in, as Miss Maryland, as well as helping out Miss Pennsylvania, as well as being a support system to my amazing partner, as well as being a cat dad. I decided to go back to school and further my education in cosmetology. I love to enrich lives through my work. And I feel like it would be very selfish of me to hold all of my wisdom and knowledge that has been passed down to me over my 16 years of experience in the industry. And I just felt like it was time to kind of start a new chapter, turn a new book, and further my education. And I have big plans. It's all about that plateau and leveling up. So just thinking of the future, and I'm learning some fantastic things. And I love my students. They're awesome, Mr. Serrano.
Yeah.
So it's fun. It's such I'm just very blessed. I'm
Yes.
very blessed. It's
Everyone in
really cool.
Facebook land, follow Miss Divinity Cruz with 2 Z's, and you can keep along on her journey inside the pageant world as well as outside the pageant world.
Absolutely.
So once again, please hit that share button. The more people we bring in, the more people fall in love with the America system at whole. Also, I'm looking at the comments as well. I know we have a lot going on tonight with some fabulous contestants and getting to know them and going through the Maryland pageant system. But please, if you have any questions, please ask some questions in the comment section. I will make sure we spend some time to get to them as well. So, but Miss Divinity Cruz, would you like to, she popped off for just a second. So we're going to just hang tight for just a moment. There she comes. Because I would love, here she comes.
I'm really beautiful. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not good with the techie.
It is live. But you know what? Here we go. Let's check it and get the contestants on.
Sure. Do you want me to introduce the first?
So I want you to go in order.
In order?
Prelim 1 and
Absolutely.
winner, first all, and so forth.
Absolutely. So our first prelim we had this year for Miss Gay Maryland America was Miss Gay Free State America. And the promoters for that is Eric Gabbert as well as Miranda Wrights, 2 phenomenal individuals. Miranda is also a former Miss Gay Maryland America as well. And it's really cool that they were able to have their prelim and do their thing. And the winner of that pageant was Ivana Wrights, as well as her first alternate, which is Jayla Nicole.
Perfect. Let's bring those 2 angels on.
Yes.
Hello, Ivana.
Hi, everybody. How y'all doing?
Good. Hello, Jayla. Well,
good day.
Isn't it, though? All right, Miss Cruz, please introduce your next 2 contestants.
Absolutely. After that, we had Miss Gay Glamour Girl America, and the promoter is the one and only Joanna Blue, who is also a former Miss Gay Maryland America as well. And our 2 contestants who locked in, our winner is Aurora F. Sterling, as well as Trixie DeFlair.
Hello, angels.
Hello, everyone.
Yes.
Hi.
This gorgeous group of people. And you know what? Shout out to all of you joining tonight because my screen is full of love. You can't see any of the background, meaning like I don't think I've ever had 6, like including myself on here. So thank you.
Ew.
Welcome, contestants. Congratulations on snagging a spot for competing for the Miss Gay Maryland pageant system this year. I had a honor and a pleasure to sit and watch each of you compete this year for the prelims that you competed for, and without a doubt, impressed, overwhelmed with love, and just so excited to see what you all bring this year, because I know it's going to be an amazing pageant. On what date, Miss Divinity Cruise?
That will be held on September 6th at the Lodge.
Yes, and where can you find your tickets?
You can find your tickets at MissGayMarylandAmerica.com. You can also reach out to Tatiana Voce and receive your tickets as well. We do have some still on sale. We do have the VIP tables all sold, but we do have general admission as well.
Perfect. I love
Yes. And the theme this year is Coven.
that. Oh,
Yes.
I love that, because usually that's like top secret, but now we're allowed to talk about it.
Oh,
So
well, you know.
we love to chat here on Let's Get Down to Excellence.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, contestants, once again, thank you for joining us. I would love everyone to go around and introduce themselves and maybe say a little fun fact about yourself that the viewers out there may not know about you, if that's cool. Ivana, not to put you on the spot, but I would love for you to, like, in order of how Divinity brought on is how I would love for right now until we start branching out.
Well, hello, everybody. Good evening. Hope everyone's enjoying a glass of wine. My name's Ivana. I go by Richard by day. Fun fact, I'm fluent in ASL. My mother's hearing impaired.
Can you, would you mind explaining what ASL is for people?
American Sign Language, if you didn't know.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
That's the nurse in me. Gotta. Miss Jayla.
Hello, I am Jayla Nicole. You can refer to me as Jayla Nicole. I thank you. A fun fact about me, my nails are real. A lot of people think that my nails are fake, but they're very much real.
Work. Love that. That is a good fun fact. Aurora.
Hey everyone! So I am Aurora F. Sterling, also known as Jamie. I'm from Pennsylvania, so this is my first time competing down for Miss America. I'm super excited. Fun fact: I have 2 kids.
That's a very good fun fact. I love that. And Miss Trixie.
Hi, I'm either Andy or Trixie. I started the America System 6 years with Divinity. We shared the same dresser, and when I competed for Glamour Girl, we pretty much shared the same dresser as well, which was the same person.
I love that. Yes, good fun facts. Good fun
It's
facts.
the sisterly. We always look out for each other.
And I see a lot of sisterly love right here on this screen. I love it.
Mhm.
So this is an opportunity. I would love for the viewers tonight to get to know each and every one of you, because I know you're going to slay the night and day away at the pageant. But I would love for the viewers to not just see you as contestant 1, 2, 3, 4, but as people that you are in this fabulous world that we live in. What I would love to do is just to kind of break the ice a little bit. I know we did say fun facts, but why don't we start off with something simple as how did we get our drag names? Or performer names, we'll more so say. I'll start, because why not? Because here I am. So my name is Morgan, which was not my first original name. My first original name was Morgan Fox. And I was actually chatting about it with a family member today of one of my patients, where I was telling her that they kept on calling me Megan Fox, which was very interesting because it was that fabulous, beautiful celebrity. And I was like, first thinking that was cute, but it kept happening. So I said, let me do something a little more taggable, which was Morgan, which gave me the queen so nicely named me thrice. So Divinity.
Where'd I get my name?
Yeah, where'd you get your name?
So I was a competitive cheerleader back in high school, and I was on an all-star traveling team for cheerleading, and I cheered with another gentleman, and I would spend a lot of time with him because we were the only guys on the team, and we would bunk together, hotels, etc. And he had a cousin by the name of Kyra, and her name is Kyra Cruz. And I was very, very young, and she saw something in me. And at cheer camp, we would always do like a talent thing. And my coach ended up throwing me in drag, and I had glitter under the eye, the whole thing. And she actually gave me my first dress and gave me some pointers on how to do my makeup. And she said to me, if you ever feel like you're trapped in the wrong body, or if you ever feel like you want to perform, you're my daughter, and your name's going to be Divinity Cruz. And so Kyra is no longer with us. She is my guardian angel, but I live on with her name and her legacy. She was an absolutely phenomenal person. She's a beautiful trans woman. And yeah, I hold my name with pride, and that's where Divinity kind of submerged from. And yeah.
And now you're double Zenit cruising away. I love
Because
it.
I'm extra.
Miss Ivana.
Oh, Lord have mercy. So I started doing drag shortly after the first time our lovely president was in office. And the first time I stepped on stage was for Chi Chi Ray Colby's open stage battle. And my lovely drag mother and I did Whose Bed Have Your Boots Been Under? I portrayed Shania Twain, and she portrayed the Cheeto. And so yeah, that Ivanka, right?
Yes.
You just kind of stuck, and
I love
here we
it.
are.
And then here we are. Just
And here
doing
we
great,
are.
doing great things. Jayla Nicole.
Well, I wish I had an interesting story, but I really don't have one. I think I wanted to have a daughter at one point, and then I decided that I no longer wanted kids, but I still wanted to use the name Jayla. So, yeah, I went that route and took the name that I would have gave a child that I wasn't going to have, and just gave it to my drag. So I gave birth to my drag persona. I guess.
So do you have a daughter now afterwards, or are you still
No.
not yet?
I have a fur baby.
You.
I have a fur child. I think that's all I need.
Aw, live. Well, you know what? But I have a random question. Should you get a daughter, do you have a name picked out for her, or we're not? You let her pick it out now.
I don't know. I think it's one of those things. I would have to see her first to know.
Understood.
I got to see my child, and then her name will become what her name is.
Well, we're gonna keep an eye on you. I love that. No, that's fierce. No, and it's a fierce name too, and it stands by with what you bring on that stage. So cute. I love it. Thank you, Aurora.
So my original drag name was Aurora Fontaine. And as ironic as it is, the first place I ever did drag was at the Lodge in Maryland. It was Deer Park Lodge back then. Neapolitan, who used to perform there all the time, was the first person to ever put me in makeup, and she gave me the name, and I kept it until I won a few things, and then Michelle said I could be a Sterling.
And then the rest is history as well.
Yep.
I love that. I love Michelle too. Just give her a little shout out. Trixie.
I went to my first show and I was like, I can do this. It was right after they started Drag Race. Met with my first drag mentor. She wouldn't take me as a child. But I was like, I need a name. And I was like, I need something that's going to be very ditzy blonde or very, I don't know if I can say the other word. And she's like, Trixie. I was like, sold. And then I had like 5 different last names throughout the years, and DeFlair has always stuck. So,
And then the rest is history as well.
yeah, and here we are.
I love that. I love that. Well, I love you all so much. I'm full of love today. I had a good day at work, and there was a lot of love around me. So, but what I love is that there's a lot of love right here, and I love that I know each and every one of you, and it's just cool to be a part of this experience. So ear to ear smiles. Divinity, I think you have some questions for the contestants. Is this true?
I do. Are y'all ready?
You mind snagging a
Sure.
question for
Now,
them?
this is not like an onstage question. This is not
No,
personal interview, honey.
no.
This is us just
No.
kikiing and having a good time.
This is right.
Exactly.
Let
Buckle
the
up,
hair down.
Buttercup. So, my first question for everyone, and myself as well as Morgan, we can answer it too if we want to. Is share a memorable moment behind the scenes. Share a memorable behind the scenes moment from one of your performances that always makes you laugh. Like when you look back at your drag career and you're just like, whether it was a performance on the stage or something, and you're like, this will forever haunt me, but in such a beautiful way. And it's just that everlasting. Jayla, I see your neck, girl. She broke her neck. Um, I'm trying to think of my. You know what? I do know mine. May I share mine with everyone?
Love that.
And this is just because I keep it hot, okay? Honest, open, and transparent. So as I was reigning as Miss Pennsylvania for 4,763 years, I I ended up doing a music fest in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania that they host every year. It's very huge. A lot of bands and different artists go, but they have a whole drag section that they do. And this portion, it was our first year, and I was going as the state title holder, and I was so excited. And I would glue and pin these wigs on and make sure. And I was doing Out Tonight from Rent, one of my favorite musicals ever, and I love performing that number. Khalil, I'm in a meeting, honey. And I ended up doing this cartwheel. And I had this fierce bob with bangs, and it actually was my grandmother's wig. So I was like feeling my fantasy, killing it, doing it, and I did a cartwheel, and boop, there was the bald man underneath, honey. That hat just went transferred over, and I was mortified. But I said, you know what? When life hands you lemons, you got to make a meatloaf. So I did a forward roll, scooped up that wig, popped it right back on, and you would have thought it was about the performance.
Random
But it
question.
will forever haunt me.
By a raise of hands, whose wigs have come off at least one time during performances? Okay, we all have, you know what? I knew we all had something in common besides loving the Maryland system.
We're all in this
If you
together.
say it hasn't, you're just lying because Lord
know.
knows it has come off.
That.
And I'll tell you, as the Virgo and the crazy person I am, it was a very long time before it happened. It wasn't even at the beginning. It was like, some brunch, some moment, some crazy moments that were going on that had happened. Mortified, of course we all are, but like, that's just, I think it's a rite of passage, right? Like, you have to have it at least happen once.
Of course.
Mine's easy and it's quick too. So it actually wasn't on stage, it was off stage. I was feeling myself. I was probably in drag for 2 years now. And I was at Voyeur, which is down in Philadelphia, which I don't know what it's called right now, but it's a great space for everything under the sun. And I was feeling myself. I did a show. People were hanging out now afterwards. I'm grabbing my luggage and everything and thinking I'm so cute. I'm walking down the steps now. It's a little darker in the stairwell. I thought I was at the bottom, and I took my last step, missed 2 steps, fell flat on my face, luggage and everything everywhere, in full drag, by the way, because I'm feeling fabulous 2 years into drag. And the security guy had to come pick me up, and I look up. No one saw, thank God. I don't think. They probably did. In my mind, I just pretend they didn't. I ended up getting a big swollen, well, I call it a hematoma, but a big swollen leg that took months to heal, because finally to go down, bruise go down and everything. But like, just, I thought I was the best. I thought I was the best. And here we are, humble and so nice now. Trixie, why don't we go backwards this time and you start and we'll go up the pike.
So it was a hole in the wall bar. I can see Divinity chuckle already. She already knows. I was performing with one of the Clack fans. I didn't need it anymore. I seen her off to the side. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna throw this to you. Pay attention. Launch it like a lawn dart. Smacks her dead center. Cuts her. She's the next one to perform.
Oh no.
So anytime, yeah, blood gushing.
Oh no.
Yeah, packed it with powder, professional. She knows what she's doing. Ironically, right after Miss Gay Glamour Girl, we're back at the Airbnb, and I toss my makeup remover lid, smacks Aurora's dresser in the mouth. I was like, look, we're just adding to that list of Trixie has good aim.
So
Noted.
note
Don't sit
yourself.
near her.
Yes.
Stay
Got
with Trixie and objects. Got it.
If you need anything in the dressing room from Trixie, just
Walk
ask
away.
her to
Don't
place
ask.
it in front of her and you will
Don't
gladly
ask.
pick it up off of the counter.
Go without.
Go without, right?
Go without.
That's great.
Right.
Aurora, how about you, doll?
Ah, so mine's kind of recent. So this
Uh-oh.
new bar that we're performing at, and you guys performed there after Pride for Schuylkill County. So you know how that bar is.
Yeah, it's
So the
lovely.
first time we're there, I'm performing and I just walk out from around the bar and all of a sudden my heel sinks into the floor at the bar. And I'm like, and I don't know why, because I'm petite. So I don't know why it happened. But like I'm trying to stand there and like pull my heel out so nobody could notice this heel. And I'm like, oh, I was ready to fall over.
Aurora, I hate it here. I cannot.
Did you like lose the shoe or
I did
you,
not lose the shoe.
How did you?
I
Get
don't know, I
out.
kept moving my foot till it finally wiggled its way out.
You don't stop. That's one thing we don't do. We don't stop.
Mm-mm.
We didn't.
Oh my gosh.
Shayla.
Let's see. I think I'll go. I have two, but I'll just do one. We all performed at a college campus, like a little Pride thing before, right? And we know how severe and serious that spotlight is. So yeah, I knew the steps were there and I cleared them going down, but they had it split so that the seats were on each side. So when I was going to the opposite side, I thought I cleared the steps. I did not clear the steps, and I tripped over the steps, and yeah, my butt.
Did anyone catch your fall, or was it like a?
It's on YouTube.
Send that link, girl.
What's the name? So I can write that down?
Send that link.
Listen, babe, the medias love a good drag fall, so put that on there, and they will.
No, absolutely not. And don't nobody go look for it either.
Too late.
We're like.
I'm taking plenty of tools, actually.
Well, just be more careful with your steps, babes.
I thought I cleared it. The spotlight was severe.
Listen, I didn't see those two steps either, but they were there. They
I was blinded by the light.
That part.
Oh Lord.
I miss Ivana.
Oh my God. So we had done Chi Chi Ray Colby's open stage battle again. It took me a couple of years to win the finale. We were doing Madonna Rama. So I had my good friend, everybody knows Chastity, here in Western Maryland and all over the tri-state. And she's really good at doing characters. So I was like, hey sis, you gonna pay me for Madonna? So she painted me to look like Madonna. I get all dressed. I go out there. I'm doing Papa Don't Preach. Sickening. I felt delicious. Looked nothing like Madonna. From in the face I did, but body wise, it looked like Madonna tried to eat Cher or something. And I come back, and you know how she's got that beautiful little mole. Anybody that knows me knows I sweat like I get paid to. Well, that mole went from the top of my lip to my chin, and all the former Miss Marylands are standing backstage just looking at me, and I'm like, what? And they go, your face. I said, what? I look in the mirror, I said, oh my God, that mole had just sunk, and it was a perfect line. Perfect line. It just migrated. It spun around and it sat there right on my chin, and you could see the sweat line that it had created. Yeah, I probably won't live that one down for a long time.
Was it a mole, like a added on mole,
glue.
or was it a dot?
Just glue, a glue dot. So my sweat like picked it up and said, see ya.
But what was the mole like? Actually, like makeup, or was it Like a
It was like the wig bond glue. So we just dunked it and then like
oh, like the actual stuff that you put like the lashes
Oh,
on
yeah.
and stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Resourceful.
cute.
Resourceful.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God, Madonna, yes. Looked
I
in the
live.
mirror. Madonna, no. Never mind.
I
Let's
live.
pack it up.
Let's do a fun round robin real quick. Why doesn't everyone do me a favor? I want if you could share what you do for a living, and we'll just go around real quick. So I'm a nurse by day, and that's where we'll stay with that one. Divinity, what do you do?
I am a senior stylist at a salon that I've been at for close to 17 years, and I'm back in school to become a cosmetology teacher.
Love.
So cool.
Ivana, what do you do?
I work in affordable housing and I am a property manager.
Okay. Jayla,
I work at a theme park, and I'm the live show wardrobe and usher supervisor.
what am I allowed to ask what theme park? No, probably not, right? Can I ask what theme park?
Well, yeah, Six
Okay.
Flags. Yeah.
Work. I love that. There's also something about sorry, let's continue forward. Aurora,
I work in human resources.
calling you.
Ooh.
Trixie.
Currently a costume designer, as well as just started at DSW.
Work. I need a good discount on a good heel, babe. A good pump. I know a pageant coming up that I need to look fierce for because I know the rest of y'all are going to tear it up. So I need to step it up a little bit. Keep an eye out. I love that. Do you mind if I do another round, Rob? Real quick, a roundabout.
Sure.
Why don't we go around and do we want to say is everyone from different? Let's say where we're from. So I'm from Hatboro, Pennsylvania. So that's the northeast suburbs of Pennsylvania. And born and raised.
Born and raised in Norristown, Pennsylvania. Lived in Lansdale for a couple of years. Lived in Pottstown for a couple of years. And now I'm with my partner in Hatboro.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Who's your partner?
Some
Shelley.
really lucky, very lucky person.
Some queen. She's so nice. I think they named her thrice. I'm not sure.
Oh, Lord, gag me. I'm just kidding. I'm originally from California. Spent some time in Nevada. Then transferred here. I was 11. Grew up here in Western Maryland, the Hagerstown area. Then spent 10 years on a horse farm in Martinsburg, West Virginia. And now I'm back in Hagerstown taking care of my mommy.
Oh, love.
Yeah.
I was
Jayla?
born in DC, raised in Maryland, Accokeek, Maryland, Oxley Hill, Maryland. I now live in Baltimore.
Work. I live. Aurora.
So I was born and raised in Pine Grove, Pennsylvania. I lived in Hagerstown for about 6 years almost. And now I live in Mount Carmel, Pennsylvania.
Trixie.
Born in Hamburg, Pennsylvania. Moved to Quakertown with my fiance that we've now been together on Monday for 10 years.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thanks.
How many years was it? 10?
10.
Well, that's a milestone.
I know.
What kind of
We
diamond
haven't-
ring do we get for
We
that?
haven't killed each other yet, so
Okay, that's the ring right there. You haven't killed each other. That's the
Yep.
brass ring. I love that. I came up with another really good one and I forget it. Oh no, I do remember it. So I love everyone to go around and just say what their favorite snack is. So like mine is Cheez-Its. Obsessed with Cheez-Its. Could be sweet, could be savory.
I'll just go since everyone else is thinking.
I know.
Cucumbers.
What is it?
And cucumbers and ranch.
I've never seen you eat one cucumber and ranch, girl.
Me either.
I'm just kidding. Whatever, yours is yours, babe. I would
Well,
Maybe
I
she
hate
does
it
it in the privacy of her home.
I
We don't
hate it
know.
I'm blushing a little bit. Anywho, does anyone else have a favorite snack?
My go-to snack is popcorn.
Popcorn.
I've never seen you eat that.
I'm sorry. Trixie loves her cucumbers and dip.
No,
Aurora loves
it's fine.
Aurora loves popcorn. What kind of pop? Do you do any specific seasoning?
Just butter.
Tons. Love
Yeah.
it. Jayla, what's your favorite?
I love red velvet cake.
Ooh.
So-
I live.
Yeah. I'm a red velvet lover.
That's good to know.
With the cream cheese icing?
Yes,
You better.
please.
You better.
If you don't
Oh,
have red
yeah.
velvet, I will settle for what is it? The Little Debbie strawberry shortcakes.
Hmm.
I'll take those.
Delicious.
Mm. Can you tell I'm hungry? That's why I brought this up. Ivana,
Any sour candy. I love sour candy. Sour candy.
you get the now. Can you like rip it, like tear it out? Like you know how like when you do
Oh yeah,
sweet
enough to get like a sore. Like
Yeah.
stupid. Warheads all day.
in there done? Yep. Good to know. Did you already say yours, Divinity?
No, because I love all the snacks. If you really knew me, I come to the gig with all of the snacks and the good. You don't want to see me hungry, honey. It is not cute. Ultimately, my love is chocolate. I love chocolate, any type of chocolate. I do love ice cream. I do enjoy water ice. I do enjoy chocolate cookies. I'm hungry if you couldn't tell. This was a great topic to bring up.
We have none of that at the house.
Right.
Just-
My new obsession, though, I do enjoy the voodoo chips.
Oh, you do like
Ooh.
that.
The
Mhm.
voodoo
I've seen
chips,
you
they're
eat
really
that.
good.
I've seen you eat that.
Yes. Or I also love honey mustard. I listed 47
I
snacks. Here
know
we go.
you're good.
I love the honey mustard pretzels too. So good.
Honey mustard pretzels.
So
The
it's
honey
either
mustard
the dot-
pretzels, and they're
yeah,
the
you
big,
got-
the Snyder's.
Uh-huh. No, they're
Those
the
are
dot-
good.
they're these. Here, I'll show. Listen, I'm not
The,
playing.
you, Jayla, you never had them?
I've never heard of a thing.
Have you heard of the Snyder's?
You like the honey mustard of this, right?
I do. I love the
I
dot.
like those.
Yes, I
Yeah,
I
do.
don't get paid to promote that.
I do. Yeah. They're so good. Back in the day, I used to do the honey mustard pretzels in with the Wawa mac and cheese. And
I live.
yeah.
So Divinity, why don't you snag another question from that beautiful list that you have?
Sure, absolutely. If you had to create a signature cocktail inspired by your drag persona, what would it be called and what would the ingredients be?
Now that is a good question.
Thanks.
I'm not a
Classic.
spatulist.
Vodka soda. Tito's, soda water, and 2 limes.
And what would so that inspires your drag persona.
Mm-hmm.
And what would you name it?
Classic. Ivana. Have some. Get it.
I live for that. Okay. Mine would probably be called Jayla. Mine would probably be I have 2 names that I would probably go, It would probably be called the You Better.
And what?
And it would be lime, ginger, and tequila.
Okay,
Yeah.
you better.
The You Better. You better. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Who else? Who else has a delicious cocktail out there?
I think mine would just kind of like Ivana, where it's just the Trixie, and it's like a big shot of Jaeger, because just like me, I am not for everybody. Not everybody's gonna like me, but I'm a good time.
You
I see
slightly
what you did
burned.
there. I see what you did there.
Mm. I
This
love
is a
me
good
a
question.
strawberry daiquiri. I love a good strawberry daiquiri. I don't drink a lot. Let's see. Malibu and Sprite is my go-to. So I guess I don't know. I don't know
What
what
about Malibu and Sprite with a splash of daiquiri shaken up on the rocks called Keep the Faith? Hello. I got you, girl.
And we have our mixologist for the evening,
I was
everyone.
I was a bartender for 15 years, so it's like
Okay, so make that for me so we can taste it.
it's
Right.
that sounds everything. We'll have one with a straw, of course.
Absolutely. Pinky's at.
Aurora, what are you thinking about over
So
there?
she stole my answer because Malibu and Sprite is my go-to drink,
Get out.
and I was gonna call it the Sterling because we're bubbly and effervescent.
So, but you know what? There's 2 different cocktails there. Jayla
There
has a
is.
little splish of daiquiri, and you got the Malibu and Sprite. I feel like now I have to try that at some point in my life because I feel like that's a
It's the
thing.
best.
Yeah.
When I was a spry little queer kid at 21, it was all about vanilla vodka and pineapple juice.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I can't even make that up.
That sounds like regret.
That sounded like I thought I was the cutest. Like I
My
felt that.
big toe just twitched.
Mine too.
That's not my cocktail, but it's not about me tonight. You don't have to. I don't drink. So I love that. So okay, so let's get to the America system at hand. So is this everyone's first year? All right, raise of hands. Is this your first year competing? No. Okay, so we're all returning. Is this your first year competing for the Maryland system?
Yes.
Yes and yes.
Yep.
I love that. Has anyone been to the America, the national event? Meaning, like whether you're participating or viewing.
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 Mhm.
Anyone
Viewing.
competed? Yes. Oh, so for Aurora and Jayla, when have you competed for the national?
Technically, it was last year. Technically. So what is that? That's when.
24. Yeah, the 2024 season, right?
Yeah.
And I love that. And then Aurora, and then you were. What was your title for that?
So I was the first alternate to Miss Gay Maryland America.
Okay. And then Aurora.
I was the first alternate to Miss PA in 2009 and went to America, and then again in 2010. Also the first alternate.
Okay. I love that. I love those little fun facts. And we all know Divinity Cruise was first alternate this year for Miss Gay America. So we don't need to ask. We don't need to ask her. I love that. So let's get into the actual pageant categories, if you don't mind. Let's get kind of a little more businessy with our interviews, we'll call it. And speaking of interviews, so it's very important, obviously, to be your authentic self during the interviews because this is how the judges get to see a little glimpse of who you are. So let's talk about your interview styles. We shouldn't do that actually because we want to save that for the big day, and it's top secret, I'm sure. But if we could go around and just say a fun adjective that describes yourselves, PG-13, that could be fun, like to kind of like break the ice on interviews, because I think it's important when you do your interviews at the beginning, it's giving that intro bio of yourself and just having something. Now, obviously, one adjective's not a full bio, but and I'll start. How's that sound? So an adjective that describes myself is relentless. It's relentless because there's so many things out there that I want to achieve, and achieving your goals is very important for myself, how I believe for myself, and being relentless is how you're going to get there. I think that also my dad has always taught me to be relentless in anything I do, and which is something true to my heart because he will say to me all the time to always lift me up. Why don't we put Aurora on the spot, and we're going to bounce around a little bit more now that we're a little more comfortable.
So I think I would say my adjective, I would say humble. I'm a family person first. So I'm all about family. And as I see Miss Gay America as a big giant family. So they definitely keep you humble in the America system.
They sure do. Trixie, what about you, love?
Accountability. It's not always being the I'm right. It's sometimes I am wrong. And it's being that grown up to be like, yeah, I'm wrong. Here's how we're going to fix that.
Accountability. Jayla?
I would have to say determined. I've had a lot of setbacks, a lot of things that try to keep me down. A lot of words that were said to me that try to keep me down, and I am determined to prove everyone wrong. I'm determined to be everything that everyone says that I am not.
Mm-hmm.
So determined for sure.
Ivana?
I would say supportive and caring. all I care to do is lift up the others around me and make sure that I see everyone else be just as successful as I try to make sure that I am as well.
I love that. Divinity?
I would say integrity. It is, having your integrity is very important, and especially in this industry, things can be twisted or jingled down the line or certain things, but as long as you have your integrity intact and you know who you are as a person, no one else can shatter that. And that's something that I want each and every single one of you to know going into this experience. Stay true to who you are. The world doesn't want a copy, honey. They want the original. And you guys are the original in your own pathway. Each of you brings something so special to this system, and each and every single one of you can contribute something special to this system. So with that in itself is your own integrity. So if I keep my integrity, it inspires others to keep theirs.
I love that. I love that. Let's shift gears a little bit, and I want to put it over to the contestants. Meaning, do you have any questions for Divinity for the pageant itself, the upcoming pageant? Is there any burning questions that you'd like to ask? Because maybe other people or other contestants have these similar questions. This would be a great opportunity to see if we can get some answers for you.
Do we have a walk as contestants this year? Are we doing anything creative? I didn't see anything. Oh, I love you.
Nope.
Thank you.
Nope.
Focus.
My vision this year for Miss Maryland, and I've had that in the past where I've had the contestants walk, and then they would walk out, and then they went into a presentation look. And, really, I just wanted to make sure that each and every single one of you were set up for success, and that I didn't add any extra to what you guys are already doing. I've been in those shoes. I've worn those shoes multiple times. I know what it takes. And if I could help alleviate some of that pressure, some of that headache, some of that extra cost, then there's no reason for that. I want you solely to just focus on the package that each and every single one of you will be judged on. And I feel like that's very important to me. My opening number is really, really fun. I've been working really hard on it. And in a way, my opening number is festering up more energy to give to each and every single one of you so you all can succeed that night. So it's really fun. Yeah, it's fun.
They'll
But
watch
no,
it later
no
on.
walking.
They're going to be backstage getting their tushies ready to.
Yeah, I want each and every single one of you feeling the energy like, okay, DC. Okay.
I love
But yeah, no walk.
I love it. Does anybody else have any burning questions? It's okay if there's not right now, but we're just going to put it out there. If you have any questions for Divinity, please, please, please ask her. Ask myself as well. I think, Divinity, why don't you do me a favor? Because like I said, I want to be mindful of the time. I could sit and chat with everyone for hours because I just adore you all. But do me a favor. Can you just pick another gem of a question? Might be the last question from that list. So pick a question that you think would be great for the contestants.
Sure. What are some misconceptions about drag that you wish people understood better?
Ooh.
That we all want to be women or transition. I think that's the biggest, especially for me. I can't just like to be pretty.
That is, and you know what? That's huge. And I think it's a generation thing too. Is that okay to say? I don't know if that's okay to say, but
it was honest. You were honest with that.
Yeah, you were honest.
And I agree with that.
Because I thankfully, I think that this day and age, as the youth are coming up in this world, I think the eyes are open a little bit more. People are listening a little bit more, not fully, but a little bit eyes open, ears open, mouth closed kind of thing. So but Jayla, you hit the nail on the head with that one, though. I think that that's a huge misconception with performers because everyone identifies themselves in many different ways, or like there's many different identifiers out there, and it's just hopefully people start asking more questions in a positive way than just prejudging. So
I would have to say that I would love the stigma that we're all just overly sexualizing things and doing, taboo things at night. I'd love to see that stigma continue to work its way out and for people, to educate themselves about what we truly are doing.
I agree.
That we're all groomers. I hate that.
Which is wild too, because it's the complete opposite. Like, yeah. Aurora?
The one thing I hate is like everybody thinks there's only one type of drag. Like everybody has to do the splits and the cartwheels, and if you don't do that, you're not a drag performer.
Yeah. What I love about doing it's kind of like on the same scale, but this is why I love doing the Let's Get Down to Excellence, especially like even a night like tonight. Like you are all fabulous, amazing people, and you're a big part of our community. You have your voices, you all do, and you all make an impact with who you are as a person. I'm looking at all of you, you truly are your authentic selves, and I know that, and which I love it. You whether you internally are comfortable with your skin or not, you give off such great energy for everyone else around you, and I just hope that everyone else in our community can be like that. And what I love about this opportunity is that not only are you just a performer or contestant number or just a drag performer or however you are identifying as a performer, there's more to you. And I think it's important in our community that people come out, support, show up, but then also be more involved and ask questions and be present. So thank you for joining tonight. Divinity, how about you? I don't remember what the question was.
A stigma that I would like to break. I mean, when I think about it, it's it kind of ties in a little bit to like what everyone's saying, the stigma that we do what we do for different reasons in a negative light, or we do what we do because we're confused about who we are or how we feel. I performed in the art of drag because I didn't realize how much pizzazz I had in myself. And when I was introduced into drag and into the culture and everything, and when it was brought to my attention, it became therapy. And, I performed out of therapy, and I performed out of, not feeling truly confident into speaking as George, but I felt a little bit more powerful in my superhero persona as Divinity Cruz. And with life and things happening and stuff like that, it showed me more and more how important my position was as Divinity. And I bring such a unique perspective of vulnerability to the art of drag, where Divinity is a character, but she also cares about the human that's in front of her. So yeah, I would just say all of that. If anyone's out there and they're confused or they really don't know how to take in or interpret a beautiful individual who is expressing themselves in the art of drag, take that moment and just understand at the end of the day, they're human behind the art. And that we are people and we have feelings. Don't come to me at the club and start touching me and hooting and hollering. Like, I am a person, I have boundaries, and things of that nature. And I won't mind sitting and connecting with you and talking to you, but just please be respectful of my space, and please be respectful that, I am still a person. So yeah.
I love that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I live. You know what I realized too, just for fun, not to change the subject and be a little more funny about everything, but when I'm hitting, we'll just pick some cute message. You can see the actual work I put into the background before tonight now, because
Great
I added
job.
a comment. Because we had so many fabulous guests tonight that it filled up the whole screen with love. So
Yes.
y'all. upcoming new promoter for the Miss Gay America system popped on, Miss Monica Mitchells, and was giving you all love and to continue to be your authentic selves and shine bright like the diamonds that you are. Yes.
Thank you, Monica.
I love a good diamond.
Hello, shine bright.
Right, Divinity.
Absolutely.
So I know we're approaching towards the end of our fabulous episode, but what I would love to do is, and not to put you on the spot, so I'll chat for another minute to kind of let you think for a second, but I would love everyone to go around if there's something that we haven't talked about as far as who you are, or a message that you want to give, or a statement that you want to say, or just have an opportunity to express yourself. I would love this to be that time, because all the viewers are watching. They all adore you. They're going to be all there hooting and hollering, rooting for each and every single one of you. But I would love for you to have an opportunity to have that voice of yours to either, kind of like I said, let people know a little bit more about you, make a statement, or just kind of do you. But before I do that, I'll just kind of give you a minute to marinate. And I always love to give an opportunity to take the mic and talk about my charity called Let's Get Down to, oh my God, that's my podcast. It's been a zag. It's called Nurse Morgan Helps, that raises money and awareness for at-risk youth for the LGBTQIA plus community. You can check out my website at nursemorganhelps.com, or my Instagram, Nurse Morgan Helps as well. And it's a 501c3. I'm super excited. I have my 10-year goal of making it national. I have gone over to the West Coast and done some stuff for Nurse Morgan Helps, but I look forward to making it a national name to help children in our community. So, Divinity, is there anything you want to share about yourselves to give the contestants another moment, or talk about, or?
I am super excited. We are less than 3 weeks away to Miss Gay Maryland America. We have 4 fantastic contestants competing for the title of Miss Gay Maryland America. Everyone, I'm so blessed to be a part of this legacy. It was a lot of hard work. There were lefts, rights, ups, downs, but out of those moments, we can't grow when we're comfortable. We have to get uncomfortable a little bit for us to really push and persevere and break that extra shell of cocoon so we can truly blossom and be the butterflies that we are. I'm very grateful for every challenge that came my way. I'm very grateful for every positive thing that came my way. I did a lot as Miss Maryland. I recently was able to sit on the judges panel for Miss Gay Vogue America Femme. So as Miss Maryland, I was able to sit and represent and make history and be a part of the starting with the Miss Gay America Femme division. That was such an honor. Last year, or excuse me, was it last year or earlier this year? But I have been a part of something called Code Red, which is held in Philadelphia, where they raise money and awareness for HIV and AIDS. I was able to be a part of that with some fantastic entertainers, including Morgan. And I have just had such a great time donating my talent to greater causes this year. Whether it was a pride event, whether it was a women's shelter, domestic violence, just to be there and to perform and give my heart to such an amazing cause that's raising money and awareness, that I know I'm helping out the next generation. I'm making an impact on someone's life. So I cherish that as Miss Maryland. It opened up so many avenues and opportunities for me and also for the system. And it was able to shed a light on what we do and how we showcase our excellence. And again, each and every single one of you carries something so special and unique that I don't carry, that the next person next to you doesn't carry. It's you. So no matter what happens, no matter how the universe draws out, each and every single one of us that are on the screen today are all winners. We are all rock stars. And, we just have to continue taking that step forward and just being the best person that we could be. So thank you for choosing the Miss Gay Maryland America system. It really means a lot to me. I know some of you are returners. I know some of you are showcasing your excellence for the first time in this fabulous state. So just be you, rock it out, have fun, and keep it hot, honest, open, and transparent, honey.
Mhm. Do you know what I love about all that beautifulness that you just said? That when I'm having a bad day, I get the pep talk. I get that beautiful, inspirational. So thank you so much. And that's who you are.
Of
And I
course,
love
because it's a
it.
family. It really is a family. Um, I'm not blessed with my parents in this world anymore. They are my guardian angels, and in that moment, the America system entered my life,
Mhm.
and I was blessed with an abundance amount of love and acceptance from beautiful people in this beautiful world of drag. And my drag mother, Michelle Lee Sterling, who took me on after the passing of my drag mom, and having my drag grandmother and having my sisters and my aunts, and it's just such an amazing experience. So just open up your hearts and embrace it all, y'all, because welcome. I mean, the hardest part about it is taking the first step and submitting the application, and you guys already did that. So from here on out, it's all about having fun.
Mhm. I love that. All right, contestants, I'm going to put you back out on the spotlight, the big bright ones at college. And too soon? Was that
Too
sorry?
soon.
I'm just going to go in the order of how we brought you all on. Ivana, I'm going to put you. Is there anything that you would love to share or talk about or make a yes?
First, I'd like to thank both of you for this opportunity. Divinity, thank you so much for being such a wonderful symbol of excellence and taking the four of us under your wing to crown one of us. So thank you very much. Morgan, thank you for doing this. I think you do it, what, monthly or bi-monthly?
I try and do it monthly, but as
Okay.
the season's coming towards the end of the year, it's picking up a little bit more.
So thank you for doing that and getting, the behind the scenes of the system and getting to see the people behind the makeup. And I really just want to leave everybody with a message, all the viewers and the fellow contestants. If you can't be anything, I just want you to be kind. Be kind to your neighbor. You don't know what someone's going through. You don't know what trials and tribulations they carry to a show. For me, all this is trying to be supportive and to make a change in somebody's life, even if it's for 5 minutes or 2 minutes. So if anything, just be kind.
No, thank you.
So thank you all.
Thank you. Miss Jayla.
I agree with everything Divinity said. And Ivana, one thing I've learned in this process, competing, well, in this journey, when they say the sisterhood of the America sister or the Maryland sisters, the contestants too. It's not just those who have been Miss Maryland. This entire time, the amount of love and support from just the four of us together, the conversations that we have, it's just so uplifting, from the phone conversations to the text messages to the in-person hugs. It's just amazing to be a part of that and to be with such passionate people who want to do so much more than just get on the stage and flop around for 5 minutes and mash to some words. It's about connecting, drawing that audience in, taking them on that journey, forgetting about the struggles that they have out in the life, the divorce, the breakup, the death, the suicide attempts. For those 5 minutes we are on the stage, we are entertaining. And to be able to do that with the four of you in a little more than 2 weeks, I am so grateful. To me, I'm already walking out a winner, regardless of how it may fall. But I am so grateful to be able to do this with such amazing individuals like yourselves. So if you've never been to a pageant ever, come on out and see us. See us. It's gonna be a good time, regardless of who wins. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna support each other and love each other, and that's what it's all about.
It's going to be a pageant, so don't miss this opportunity. Whoever's watching, who's watching, ready to get your tickets. It's going to be a pageant. Thank you, Jayla, so much. Aurora.
I just want to say I'm super excited to be competing in the pageant with you girls. I have known all of you a long time, I feel like. I love all of you. To me, I don't care who wins. We're going to be there to clap for each other. We're going to support each other. And I love all you guys. And I'm no spring chicken anymore, so I'm just glad that I can still compete with these young ones.
I have a good question real quick, Miss Divinity. Oh, well, that was I love you, ladies. That wasn't a
Dax.
question. Miss Dex in the house.
The best.
I wanted to just, she popped in real quick. Carrie was wondering where the pageant is, and I just wanted for circling it full circle around.
Sure, yeah, it will be held at the Lodge in Maryland.
Yes. And sorry, Trixie, you're up.
It's all right, because I also see another question about when is it? It's on September 6th.
Ooh.
You're welcome.
Fish.
As Gaga said, it's been 6 long years. I started this as pretty much my America journey has pretty much started off with a FU to everybody that told me that I couldn't do it. I tied for first alternate the first time I did it. Then went to another city, won that, held that for 3 years with Divinity because thanks COVID, loved that. Every time I've done it since then, I've always felt a need to prove something to either others or myself. And then this year it wasn't so much what I wanted to get out of it. It was to make sure that there was going to be a full cast of amazing, talented entertainers competing this year to join that sisterhood, to really just make sure that Maryland had some crazy, like, I still, like, looking at everybody, there's no, like, top dogs. We all bring something completely different to the system, and there's no like front runner that you're like, her.
Me?
Not you.
Oh. I'm only kidding. But I agree, Trix. I if you're listening out there, Facebook world, this is a pageant to go to. It's going to be great energy, lots of great things on that stage. So like I said, I'm very excited because I get to sit and watch this one. So thank you in advance for all you're doing for the pageant in the Maryland system. So we are just circling around to the end, but I just want to, if it's okay, because this is just in true Let's Get Down to Excellence fashion, I would love everyone to go around and quickly talk about their meaning of excellence. Okay, I know we talked about it a little bit before. Miss Divinity, do you think you could quickly tell the viewers out there what your meaning of excellence is?
Oh, my meaning of excellence would have to be never giving up on yourself even when the cup is low. Persevering through and never giving up on yourself. You know, because sometimes you can really surprise yourself. It's easy to kind of throw the towel in and give up and walk away from it. But when you really dig deep and you allow yourself some time and you gain that wisdom that you need, you persevere and you do it your way. You know, it's all about life and learning and growth. Yeah, I mean, excellence is just such a whole,
Sure.
it's just something so big within itself. But yeah, I mean, don't give up.
Sure.
Don't give up and just be you.
And the best part of the thing about excellence is it can mean different things to everybody, but
Absolutely.
it can change individually too, like as you continue on in your journey. So I love that. That's what I love about the excellence. I don't want to necessarily put anyone on the spot. Does anyone have something they want to like, or is anyone ready to share what their meaning of excellence is?
I can go first.
Okay.
So for me, excellence is not just talking the talk, but walking the walk and delivering what you say you're going to deliver.
I love that. And then being true to that word. I love that. I love that. Anyone else out there?
I think being relatable is a big win. Yep, I can go on a tangent about that one, but
I live though. I mean, I live. That is classic. I love that. That is classic. Thank you, Jayla.
Thank you.
Miss Ivana or Trixie?
I'll go for. I'll go.
I didn't want to put anybody on the
I was
spot.
waiting. I was like, we're both gonna end up talking
know,
right at
I
the
didn't
same
wanna-
time. I think being what excellence means to me in simple terms is exceeding my expectations of myself. Being that person that I know I need to look up to for the next generation to come. That would be what it means to me.
I love it. Trixie?
For me, it's being real. Sometimes we are not always going to be the most put together. Sometimes life is going to be happening. Be real about it. It's sometimes it is what it is. And I feel like that's what it needs to be showcased a little bit more. It's not always, I have to be this. Like, it's, no, sometimes life is lifing. And right around now, it's life and hard.
Wow. That's it. That's it. Thank you all so much. I love you all so much, so much, so much, so much. And I appreciate you spending time out of your day to sit with me for that hour and 16 minutes and also sharing yourselves with the Facebook world and all the fabulous people that are going to continue to watch the Maryland contestants slay it this year. So Divinity, I'm going to keep you on, but I would love for you to bid adieu to all your contestants one by one. We'll do it as you brought them in. If you wouldn't mind just telling everyone their title and their name, and then the contestants, we'll bid you adieu, okay?
Sure. So our first one is the one and only Miss Gay Free State America 2025, Ivana Wrights. And first alternate, Miss Jayla Nicole. Send
I
her
love ya.
love.
All right, you two. Thank you so much for joining tonight, and I can't wait to see you in September. Thank you. Thank you.
And next we have Miss Gay Glamour Girl America, Aurora F. Sterling, as well as Trixie DeFlair.
See you guys.
All right, you two.
Thank you.
September. Thank you. And then there was two.
And there was two.
I
Looky
wanted
Lou.
just because I adore you, I wanted to wrap this wonderful evening up with you. Thank you so much for joining with me tonight and always supporting me and supporting my dream of the America System, which is my fabulous podcast, Let's Get Down to Excellence. I appreciate you coming to me and asking me to bring the contestants on. I think it's something special, and it's a tribute to you about just what you bring to the table as a reigning, as well as wanting to see all your contestants succeed. So I know that everyone's going to see that as well on your fabulous evening.
Thank you. I mean, thank you so much for allowing us to have this platform. You know, I wanted to make sure that everyone got to see, if they're not able to attend, but just able to see the fantastic contestants that we have this year that's running. Yeah, it's super cool. It's amazing to be a part of it. I love the America System. And yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for your love and your support. Yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And just one little final thing, because I'm what I'm going to say is that you have 4 amazing contestants, and they are spot on, where each contestant brings something absolutely different and fabulous to the America System, and it's going to be an amazing night. It's going to be a top night in history because they're all going to bring something really cool and special, and they're all very, very up there with what they do, and each one of them would be a great new Miss Gay Maryland. So I'm excited to
Absolutely.
see how it all pans out, and I can't wait to see everyone there. I'm going to let you say goodbye to the viewers tonight, but also before you say goodbye, please make sure you say the date and place of the event, and just say goodbye to everyone for us.
Again, everyone, my name is Providencio. I create the beautiful illusion of Divinity Cruise. If you really knew me, you would know that you could also just call me George. I am Miss Gay Maryland America for only just a few more weeks. On September 5th, I will have Miss Gay Maryland America review show where I will be with all of my fabulous sisters who have come before me, who have given me a lot of love, wisdom, and guidance in this journey. And that will be held at the Lodge on September 5th. And you can go to my Facebook page, Divinity Cruise, DIVINITYCRUZZ, because I'm extra. And I will have that information on there, as well as Miss Gay Maryland America will be held the next day, September 6th, at the Lodge as well. So, and you can get tickets as well online, MissGayMarylandAmerica.com, or you can reach out to me or Tatiana. I do want to give a special shout out to the promoters of Miss Gay Maryland America, Tom, as well as our new co-promoter, Tatiana Voce. I'm so thankful. I'm so excited to see where Maryland is going to go in the future. I'm so blessed to be a part of, soon to be a part of the Forever Legacy, and for me to just lend my helping hand to the next sister or the next contestants who would love to be a part of the legacy. I want to thank all the promoters this year as well. I want to thank everyone who I've been in communication with throughout the whole entire year, whether you were thinking about promoting, maybe this wasn't the right year, or you're excited about maybe doing it next year, or if you're a contestant that maybe you just want to kind of sit back and observe this year and then you want to jump into the pool next year. I am here to support you no matter what. I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart, and we'll see where this excellence takes me in the future.
All right. Thank you again so much, my darling. Viewers
Thank you.
out there, thank you for joining tonight. Tomorrow, I have another special episode of Let's Get Down to Excellence California edition. So Miss America Praise will be with me tomorrow. So please check that out. Tell all your friends I'm very excited to go West Coast. But thank you again, Miss Divinity Cruise. You're reigning Miss Gay Maryland America 2024. And the viewers out there, thank you for joining. I also want to give a shout out to the talented Miss Coco Vega, just stopped in to say hello. So I love her. She makes some fabulous gowns and costumes if you want to check her out. Thank you again so much, everyone, and we will see you soon. Have a good evening.
Bye.